Alright everyone, welcome to Game 2 between CrAzian and Ridal. This is Josh Neutral Chaotic Duke coming with you, I was going to say with you.
With at you.
Without you, if you will. Because you're not here, audience. I'm currently casting.
Kind of, if you can call this casting.
Yeah, this is more like a diatribe at this point. I'm currently casting with Nick Cervantes Brown. My good friend and ever-patient co-host.
I do what I can.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I talk too much.
Oh, no. I love hearing your voice, Josh.
Sometimes
very soothing.
Sometimes when I get caught in a loop like that, the best thing to do is just kick me, and it'll kind of get the processors rolling again. So,
Fortunately, we're kind of far apart for kicking.
well, send me a virtual kick. I don't know. Okay, so this is one thing. Thank you. There we go. This is one thing I don't get. And I think that a lot of players do this. Both players are scouting way too early. I mean,
For a short map like this.
Yeah, there's no like question about where the other person is. Except for Ridal isn't scouting; he's hiding.
And that could be a good move.
That is a great.
And
move.
there we have the proxy barracks. He is going to rush.
The pooper.
Oh man, and if CrAzian plays the same way he did in the last game, he doesn't have units for a long time.
Nope, not until he gets Colossi, and
this could be a very short game.
This could be a very short game, but the last game was a pretty good long game, so if you haven't seen that, you should go check that out. This probe does get dangerously close to scouting.
Wow, yeah. A few more hairs.
Yeah.
And there's un SCV is chasing that probe.
Yeah.
I
don't think CrAzian has any inkling about what's about to happen to his butt.
Yeah.
Because he is throwing down a proxy, which is kind of funny because we might have another base race again. But
except did Richard? Oh, it's barely out of line from the Zelnaga tower. But Richard sees the probe coming from there, so I imagine he'll scout.
I would
Probably.
guess so too. But you know what they say: to assume is to make an ass of you and me. So this looks like a pretty heavy all-in from Richard Ridal, our Terran player.
Well, actually, the funny thing about these proxy barracks is they're not quite as all-in since they can literally just float backwards across the rocks.
That's true. Although Stalkers can outrun them, and
Except for the rocks.
Except for the rocks. But he can go around the rocks. There's a path. I'm sorry, I don't mean to contradict you. I'm just saying.
And we have Barracks 3 floating down, which Steven's actually going to see floating because he has the Zelnaga tower, and hopefully he'll follow it.
Yeah, hopefully. Hello.
As the Barracks floats over the probe's
The Barracks is
head.
just going to do a little dance over here with the probe.
I think he decided if he floated all the way down, it would cause CrAzian to scout, so he wisely starts going to the left, and I think CrAzian's not going to look around for the other two proxies.
Or it might be kind of a
Three.
version.
We're almost up to 3 proxies. Richard now has
Oh my god.
6 Marines. There's 1 Stalker on the field,
This is going to end so poorly.
and that might be it.
That might be all she wrote. Now Richard gets the high ground. He can
And
actually
he's-
unpower all of CrAzian's, well, not all of them, but most of his producing units right here.
Oh, except he's not focus firing the Stalker, so
No,
Yeah, this is
that's
totally
going to
good.
shut down
Totally
the Wargate
good.
research. Some
Yep,
pretty good micro
and
from CrAzian, but that's...
we have Zealots being chrono boosted out. It's just a
oh
race
my God,
between...
It's going to be so close. CrAzian goes throw down another pylon. Oh, there's a
And
Zealot
the
out
Zealot's
there
trapped against the wall. Oh
my
no.
God.
So now it's 1 Zealot against 4 until this pylon comes back online. I do not know how Steven's going to pull this one out. That poor Zealot.
Unfortunately,
And we have-
I don't think that he will be.
And he pulls the probes.
I like
needs-
that. He
He's buying
actually
time
is
for
getting some
Zealots.
really good hits with the probes. Man. Ay. Why is he not moving the Zealot?
These games. Now we have 3 full barracks on constant production of Marines, so it looks like Richard left 2 behind on accident.
He's actually flying in a barracks. It looks like the one that was dancing up above his probe.
And you can't really kite Marines with the Stalker unless you're just way super pro.
There's two stalkers
and it actually
now.
pushes it back.
I think
So,
this is more of a fact, though, of Richard just wanting to do it right. You know, like biding some time. Except for he is revealing that there's a barracks now floating over to his other barracks. So
absolutely. Well, I think those 4 Marines probably would have died to 2 Stalkers, so he just went back for reinforcements, and now we might see the final push? Question mark.
Hey, and you know what would have been awesome in this situation? A sentry.
I don't think anyone has a sentry at the 4-minute mark, though.
Well, yeah, Stalker's out, so you could get a sentry out.
This is true. This is true.
Yeah, there's not much that CrAzian can do. He could pull probes again, but...
he's buying himself time, but I just do not see
there's
this
Marines.
working in the long run.
Now there's Marines trickling in. It's so hard to watch. Up here is God, and we can...
And here come the probes once more.
Attack of the probes. Probes are actually doing a pretty good job. Richard's not
getting the surround.
Kind of.
And
now they're exploding.
And now all Richard needs to do is shut down this one pylon, and that would be game.
It's kind of surprising that Steven hasn't GG'd yet. I think he took a page out of Richard's book, maybe. And just decided to stick it out to the end. Yeah.
And that'll be game.
Maybe.
I don't know what else he can do.
Nothing. Oh, he actually does say GG. I'm surprised he didn't just rage quit. So the series is all tied up, 1-1, and we'll see how it concludes.